Are Nigeria's bogey side. That's 5 consecutive victories against them, all by a single goal. That late winner means Argentina sneak through to the last 16 as Group D runners-up, and Nigeria are out. Iceland also head home, while Croatia go through as group winners. The Croats will meet Denmark in the next round, while Argentina play France. What a game that'll be. Wow, this World Cup is delivering.
Oh man, we were sitting here. They've obviously the cameras are there. If they were filming the screaming and the movement in this, the movement, I've not moved like this for about 4 years. The way we're unbelievable, shaking the sea. Yeah, exactly. But it was just phenomenal. I mean, there's so many moments in this game that you thought, oh my God, that's a bad decision from the ref. We've got to go to VAR. The entertainment levels now. I wasn't an advocate of VAR before, but I think it's brought an entertainment to the game.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, and I suppose generally it's improved decisions, hasn't it, overall? But we'll come to that, because there's obviously 1 or 2 big VAR moments again in that game. First and foremost, let's talk about the winning goal of all the people in all the world, Marcus Rocco, Pablo.
And what a finish with his right foot, incredible. You see, he ran to the box, he was there waiting for the cross to come, probably... You see, he just stand there. No, he didn't come by. That's what I'm saying. He was like a number 9.
Well, it's everything at that stage, isn't it? Have to get a goal.
He was there inside the box, penalty spot. That was a great cross from Mercados as well. And what a finish!
Look at the celebrations. Look what that means. This is what the World Cup brings.
5 minutes to go.
The whole squad coming on. What a finish! I mean, Higuain had a chance similar along the floor. It was. That's a more difficult chance than the Higuain had, and he's a number 9. Yeah. But this guy, what he was doing up there,
side foot as well. No lashing, no slide. It was like a striker's finish. Didier.
Yeah, cool. You know, and to be in that position, I think he must have been practicing sometimes in training. You know, to have this cool finishing and. Always put the ball where it's coming from. The cross is coming from the left. Put
this
the ball
is
back
this
to the
is
left.
the belief sometimes in the game, because probably the first thing you've been playing is centre back. You probably lose the ball, or they keeping the ball, and you go back to your position. But he was there. Yeah. He was there. He thought that would be the chance. I would go into the box and wait for the corner. Sometimes those decision making in a huge moment like that makes a difference.
It was his 3rd goal for Argentina. I suspect the most important one by some considerable distance. So let's talk about the penalty incident. Mascherano, who had a tough night in many ways.
This is a night I think Mascherano would want to forget. I think he gave the ball away loads in the first half, and he was at fault as well for the penalty here. I think before the World Cup, you'd say this was a soft. I mean, this was confusion anyway.
Just before, wasn't it?
And then before the World Cup would come, you would have said that this would have been probably soft to give. But given what's been going on in previous days, that's a penalty. He would have seen all the shots from before, all the video clips of penalties given, and all the hustle-bustle in there.
It's nothing like as strong, though, is it?
Silly.
Nothing like as strong as some of the ones that we've seen given, and some of the ones we've seen not given.
I know, but he's given the referee the opportunity to make that decision. It's stupid.
Yeah.
Moses
dispatched it beautifully, didn't he?
No, I never done it. No.
OK, then there was another one, the possible handball, very similar in many ways, wasn't it, to the one last night for Iran, which was given, of course, a header onto the arm, but which we all felt was the wrong decision. So was this the right decision? I can see last night, so against Portugal, headed down. Obviously, it's headed in from the... I mean, this one was headed from... This was his own player.
This is headed by. Yeah. It's great interception. This is what I mean. This is what this Nigeria team brought to this World Cup: pace, attacking instinct. But if the forward had gone up with him there, the defender, and headed the ball onto his arm, I understand, like yesterday. But today,
do you think that was a penalty?
I thought this was a penalty. He's headed it onto his own arm.
That's a penalty. That's a penalty because he didn't read the trajectory of the ball well.
He headed it, though. He headed it onto and it hit his arm.
It's a bad header for him. It's his own fault.
Nobody touched him. Nobody touched him.
He's heading the ball. He's headed it. It's a bad header, but he's headed it onto his own arm. There's got to be some kind of, surely.
I think that's a bad decision.
I've got the laws here, Didier. I'm going to read the laws of handling the ball.
Yeah.
It involves a deliberate act of a player making contact with the ball with the hand or arm. The following must be considered: the movement of the hand towards the ball, not the ball towards the hand, the distance between the opponent and the ball, the position of the hand does not necessarily mean that there is an offence.
I've seen penalties given for less than that.
Oh, is that the point, though?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So they got to get it right. We got VAR there for a reason. I don't think it's a penalty.
Never a penalty. Never a penalty.
No.
He's going to say that.
He's going to say that. If it's,
Well,
if
it's
it's the
two
other
against
way,
two, because I agree with
the
you.
other way,
No.
because this is a defender's mistake. It's a mistake. He didn't read the
it
ball
was a
well.
header, but
Let me make another
I'm not
point.
sure.
It's 2 against 2, right, in here. So therefore, why would VAR overturn it if it's so split?
Maybe,
You know, it's supposed to be for the rules. The laws of VAR at the moment are that it's supposed to be clear and obvious. Now, admittedly, that's not always been the case in this tournament.
Yeah.
It's a difficult responsibility to give this penalty as well.
Of course.
Because it would take Argentina
But his
out of
reaction
the competition.
is after he missed that
But
chance.
they did give them one before.
Look, it's a bad mistake from the defender. And this would have put Nigeria a few if they got a penalty and scored it here.
Yeah, but he's
Big
not asking for the
decision to make.
handball. He chooses, you know,
No, they are.
for the
They are
handball
after
after
that.
miss when he misses the chance.
Yeah, but you're going to play to the whistle.
But you have to play to the whistle.
That's
why there's the VAR.
We'll be arguing long into the night about this
sort
one,
this out
and
after,
other
yeah?
people will join in as
First
well.
thing you go, handball that. If that was
Having
right.
said all that, their own worst enemy in the sense that they missed a couple of good chances, Didier, that you talked about before, of course.
They missed some very good chances. In this one, for example, good play. You know, they were bringing that extra, a bit lucky there, but you have to go and fight for the ball. And this one, I think it's difficult to score this one because the goalkeeper and that free kick, Rio thought that was in.
I was screaming.
Rio
I
was
going
jumping up
crazy.
and down.
Yeah, I was going crazy. That was the side note.
And a word on the goalkeeper there, making his debut.
Good, very
Big
good.
save.
Yeah,
very good.
He made the right moment, so very good.
Yeah. First off, it was all about Messi, really. Let's remind ourselves of the magical nature of his goal.
Yeah, I mean, this was what we came to see. Banega, we spoke about him heavily in the first half. His forward passing was magnificent. The run and the 2 touches there before the exquisite finish was what World Cups need to be blessed with. Great movement. But this is what we spoke about before. The way he played today, the way he moved around that pitch, demanding the ball in the right areas, more forward, advanced areas to receive the ball where it could affect the game was great to see.
And we were talking about Messi, you know, being so stressful and all that, but we haven't seen Messi, a real chance of Messi in that second half. But in the last 5 minutes, he made 2 great tackles, you know, chasing the ball, and that was great for him. This is one of what I want to see from Messi as well, because he's the best, talking to the teammates at half-time before come out to the pitch. So he's a leader. He knows that, and they need the best Messi.
Argentina's other great leader in history, Diego Maradona, perhaps let himself down with his celebration. This is it. You understand how he's euphoric, that's for sure. But this kind of reaction, really, Diego.
Yeah, that'll be, I think, what will make a lot of the news as well. Unfortunately, because again, his career as a football player on the pitch was up there of the best. But unfortunately, there are moments like this that do arise, and it is not nice to see that.
Okay, what does this result mean for Argentina, for the people?
That's huge. That's huge for the players. From the mentally and physically point of view, it's massive thinking about that game against France. And you see the reaction of Argentinian fans celebrating. You know, it will mean that they will stay here for another 4 or 5 days in Moscow.
I'm not sure if the French fans will be celebrating that late goal.
Well,
tough game for them now.
We were sitting there before, we were rubbing our hands saying we can't wait. Yeah. What a game.
We can't wait to see that game. I think, like I said, the competition starts now.
Did Argentina, though, looking at them overall over the 90 minutes, have they got enough? Have they got enough players? It seems to me that there's an element of their game. They don't look like an Argentina that we've seen in the past.
Yeah, well, probably we see Mesa coming on in the second half, also Pavon, which they are 2 young lads playing in Argentinian league. Probably sometime they have the quality, or they will become better players. But they still, sometimes you see they're still young, and sometimes for those moments in the workout when it's a huge pressure, probably, you know, they're not being great. But
I think the problem as well is Pablo as well. I think he doesn't know his best team. He doesn't know his best system. He doesn't know his best team. So,
but is that not a signal that they've not got that many great players? I mean, they've obviously got Aguero sitting out tonight, but
yeah, but you'd think even if you haven't got a great team with his experience, that he'd set them up with the right system that at least suits a lot of the players, and the players then can fit into that. And I think that he'd been trying to shoehorn all the best players in it, but this today, where he brought the young lads on, maybe a signal and a step in the right direction that he's not just going for names.
For Higuain, once again as well, the big, huge games, the big opportunity to score, and it didn't happen. You've got to take those moments are important, Didier, for any big player.
I was trying to find some excuses for him on that last chance on the left foot, but at least he has to try to hit the target. You know, when you're a striker and you're on your weak foot, you have to try to hit the target and hope for a goal.
Yeah. Sao Paulo looked relieved, didn't he? All sorts
you
of
see
emotions,
the celebration at the end. It was. It's a tough job for the manager. Probably he made a few mistakes in the last 2 games. He knows it, and he took some responsibility for that. And he was brave. I like that from him. And hopefully, we see another 90 minutes next game of that Argentina. Probably that first half was really good.
Do you think that'll unite the team with the coach and they'll all be back together again?
It's time for unity. In those moments, you need that. Players, staff, everyone together.
Who drives that unity, though? Does that come from the players as well? Messi?
Yeah, the players have to do that. And I think we saw the pictures before of Messi in the tunnel talking to the team. And when the great Lionel Messi is speaking to them teammates, they have to listen, they have to come together. Yeah. Because I said, without that unity, as what Pablo was talking about, you can't achieve anything.
It's amazing what a goal does and a win does, that's for sure. Makes all the difference in the world, doesn't it?
Yep.
It really does. Well, we're just about out of time.